you've been arrested, damaged, or counted, call the experienced attorneys at Jace, Gideon, and Vincer. Our lawyers specialize in Azorius law and will fight to give you the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-296-7487 for a free consultation. Even if you've manned a vehicle while hydroblasting, our attorneys are on the stack 24 hours a day.
Goblin, fairy, soldier, or mirror, call Jace, Gideon, and Vincer.
Jace, Gideon, and Vincer. Call today.
Deep in the Pyrexian system lies the planet of Pauper. Here the most dangerous minds are held captive by wizards who rule the planet with an iron fist in an attempt to silence the common people's uprising known as Pauperganda. But two have defied the odds, escaping the planet and spreading their dangerous knowledge throughout the galaxy. Aboard the deck of the SS metagame, they broadcast their message of hope.
Hello and welcome. I had a bit of a issue at the last second of the show. Okay, I am in frame. Okay, I forgot to plug in the hardwire and I was just streaming and I was like, oh my god, I gotta plug this in, and it's, if you see how I have to do it, I have to reach on way behind everything. Anyway, everything's looking and sounding good, hopefully. Woo! Hopefully all of you out there are feeling good too, and nothing, staying safe from the virus and such. Enough about that. We're here to play some Pauper. So this is one of our fan favorites. I call it Blue Robot. Shirazamon in the house. Thanks for joining me, my friend. Been having a lot of fun with this list. Keep modifying it. Keep doing a lot of stuff with it. One thing I did do is I took out the artifact lands. Not these, but the Citadel. I just had too many games where that, if it was an island, I would have won it. And it happens early, happens often. And the only thing that really promotes is an early Thoughtcast, when in fact I've got Preordains and such. So we're going to go over the list, and I added one more land. So we're at 18 lands. 14 of them are basic islands, and then the rest are Seat of the Synod, however you say that. We've got, I was, sorry, sad, I'm out of breath. I was like jumping around all this equipment trying to get stuff going. All right, we got 4 Thoughtcasts, only 2 Dispel. There's a third in the board. We've got 4 Preordains, 4 Ornithopters. These are really the MVP of the deck. A lot of chump blocking, and then you can put these on to really finish things quickly. Gingerbrute as 3 of. I really hated losing the 4th one, but I needed room for some of the ones we're going to go into now. I'm playing this Locthwain, I guess that's how you say it, Gargoyle. Really, really like this card. So she's in the house. Good to see you. Pretty janky early. Late, it's incredible, and if we have a lot of extra mana and stuff, it's a very good blocker. It blocks this guy all day long, and a lot of people forget the flying trigger that happens there. So anyway, so we've only got one of those. We got 2 relics main, the other 2 are on the side. We are playing a new card in Springjaw Trap. For some reason, I cannot say that I have to say it very slowly. It's like a toy boat. You know, the toy boat phrasing that you can never get your words right. There I go again. Springjaw Trap. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Hex and Rouge and Little Fight in the House. Thanks for joining me, buddies. So this is just it's just nice. It's a lightning bolt in a blue deck. We could play it for flash speed. I mean, we could pay a whopping 5 to do it. But you set it out there and it keeps Skyfishers at bay and everything underneath that. We've got 1 Lifestaff. Probably the weakest card in the deck. I really wanted to keep this in the sideboard, but you need all the help you can get against burn, even though we're running 3 Gingerbrutes, and putting a Lifestaff on a Gingerbrute and sacking it is some very nutritious cookies. We get 6 life out of that. Mantle of the Tides, only one of these, and Witching Well is the other card. I almost didn't play this, but when games are going long against control and stuff, it's nice to be able to pitch this and get a free Thoughtcast out of it. For Trinket Mage, backbone of the deck, we got 4 ninjas. Usually you want to attack with these, flip them into these so you can replay these and go get all of these. We got 4 counterspells and 4 snaps. And the majority of the time I play snap on either my Trinket Mage or my own ninja to attack with Ornithopter to go get the ninja back and rinse repeat. In our sideboard, we got 3 Curfew, very good against Hexproof. I'll say this up front, our worst matchups are Elves and Hexproof. So our sideboard shows that. We got 1 leftover Dispel, 3 Hydroblast, 1 Echoing Truth, 4 Fadeaways. Not the greatest, especially if they get out the Priest of Tatiana or Tiana, however you say that. I've got too many friends with kids' names that sound like that, so I always stumble over it. But hey, you bounce it maybe with a snap, and then you do this and make them pay for it. 2 more relics on the side, and check this old schooler out. Feldon's Cane for those devious cover-up or random fog decks you might be able to bump into. So no new bad ninja, no. So and then today we've got quite a few new skits too that are going along. So we're gonna just have a comment that says fast players only, please. So hopefully that is good enough. Yeah, it's great against elves if they don't have incredible mana production, which they often do. So you've got to play pretty strategically around that and make sure everything's going that route. So anyway, let me see. I want to make sure that when I'm entering these things that they're entering my game and not vice versa, because sometimes if the game fails and you fail to join, you can't reload. You have to relaunch Magic, I've found, so it's really weird. Yeah, I'd much rather Hexen. I like that card too, but for 3, I think you can go to better in what all the other mages are doing it with. What is that? The sleep one that taps every turn or whatever. So there's that. I've got the other cards queued up here, the ones that I got for this set. So I got 4 of these. If you're curious what I bought, I mean, I might get more, but this is all I got. Trying this, I was talking to James about his cool new infect list, and runs a really neat trample engine. We'll probably cover it next week, but this is pretty cool for that. Although it's, I don't know, it seems a bit, or very, I should say, circumstantial. So we have 1 mana. We're good to go if we hit everything else, though. And we've got a Thoughtcast coming up. And we're on the draw. I think I'm going to keep this. Let's keep it. If I was in a tournament, I probably wouldn't, but we'll see. Yeah, Soshi, I really like it with the heavy trample infect build that can really act as a what's the Soul's Fire that I use in my other infect build. So if we get an island or anything here, we'll be fine. We didn't, but that's okay. We're going up against some looks like something to be afraid of in the form of Delver, maybe. Who knows? At least it's not snow covered. But the neat thing, though, is if sometimes these games you can just get out so many artifacts that you don't even need that second land to hit the Thoughtcast. But ooh, something spicy. I like this. Black Scorpion is great. I'm in the process of designing a Rakdos Sacrifice Burn. Nice. Can't wait to see that. If you like what you come up with, send us the list too. That'd be awesome. All right, well, we've got this. I'm happy to trade for that. This will eventually get flying, and then we can just kill it with this. So, but in the meantime, I'm just going to try to be the aggro here and attack. I don't really care if we trade off with this. We'll be able to get a land drop next turn, almost guaranteed, both with the draw and Thoughtcast. Got to pay attention to the curve of the hand. It sure is nice, I tell you, playing with relics main, 2 of them. It feels like 6 with the Trinket Mage. So important. I played 2 TE or Tortured Existence players yesterday, and surprisingly, I think it took some goading on my part, but I had to warn them. Game 1, I was like, "You're not going to run anywhere, are you?" I always say that to them and Tron players once they see a main deck relic, because they squeak out game 1, then they always tend to run away. So if you call them on it early, and sometimes it's you'll be fine. So we could do a little trickety-true here. If he doesn't have another one of these, we could bounce one of them and then block. But I think I'm more of the going to just keep drawing cards persuasion. Oh, and right when we don't need it, we get it. Let's see what we can do here. Snap surprise. That's right. Well, let me see here. Problem with snap is I kind of have to do it main if I'm going to do it here. What's this dude's deal? First strike? I don't know about that. Well, let's go get some cards first. We're still at a pretty healthy life total. Come on. There we go. Well, Mantle of Tides, where were you last second? Darn it. Yeah, let's play the Mantle. I'm just going to pass the turn here. Come on, I said fast players only, please. What have they got? Be really trippy to have a mutagenic growth. I was looking at my Gatherling stats, and it tells you after you play so many tournaments what your like favorite card is, and because it compiles all of your deck lists and such. So it's pretty cool. But that was it. It was mutagenic growth. So as a deck designer, I was like, all right, watch this. I'm not gonna play it anymore. So I'm waiting for the AI to flip over. Hey, guy after my own heart, or a woman, who knows? We're gonna take quite a bit here. I don't think our Ornithopter is doing much. I'd rather save 3 life here. We don't have too much life gain outside of... now, is this the tooth? This is the tooth, yeah. So that's just aggro. But problem is now he's got multiple things going down here, and we might run into a bit of a issue with that, because unless we get double snap, then it'll be very obvious that we're hiding something. Well, we could pull this off. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do too much here, are we? Snap and cookie. Nah, 2 damage versus... He's got quite a bit coming at us here. I wish we could... I guess we could double block the Valkadon, but then we don't really have any surprise element. Cookie Man. I did have 17 lands in this, and 4 of them were the Citadel, and did really well. About, I don't know, 6 months ago or so, I got in the top 30 of a challenge, and never quite felt 100% though. So I've been really tweaking it these last few weeks. So this first game might be a bit rough, but I think you'll see the promise of it. It's a pretty cool little deck. I feel like calling it Blue Cookies. That'd be pretty funny. Stormcaller's Boon. What the hell? When creatures you control gain flying until the end of turn. Well, let's bounce something first. Let's, I guess we could block that. Let's bounce this. And then we'll just counter that. Play it nice and slow. Here we go. I've always loved that card. Ether Sworn Shield Mage. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to artifact creatures this turn. Hey, check that out. That's going to help us. We've got artifact creatures. Let's make sure. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to artifact creatures. That's all we've got. Cool. I'll just block everything. Snap, snap. Booyah. There's no sense in double blocking because of the mage here, so we'll block here and here, and just in case there's a bug, I'll go like this, and everything will live. It's a reprieve from the governor. Woo! Take that, Cascade play. We're playing for the same team, I tell ya. Come on, give me some land. Nope. All right. Well, that kind of blows. Man, we're not. We're just failing to hit that extra land there. Maybe they'll do the mistake again. That'd be pretty funny. I'm gonna just get rid of this. I'll untap this. I'm just trying to buy some time here. I'm gonna bring out the Gargoyle, and this just to draw with. Really, we're definitely not the aggro in this matchup. Gotta start doing something. Hopefully next turn I'll pitch the Relic. I don't think they have much of a graveyard here. What's cool with this strategy though is you usually have 3 to 4 things that are pretty obvious that you can take out in the next few games. So that Shield Mage and the Cascade play was kind of a little bit of a time walk. We got a little lucky there. I'm pretty sure we're going to still lose this first one if we don't get another Thoughtcast or quite a bit of other things going on. Now that Gargoyle can get in front of that Outlander all day long, or the other dude. the way things are pulling through, except for that tooth, right? Let's, I kind of want this guy to keep coming back, so I'm going to rock like this, and we'll probably lose the gargoyle. Actually, it would be... Yeah, we can't live in fear of that tooth forever. I'll just take the 2. If we can equip that, then the tooth will be out of the question, and we'll have a kind of a permanent blocker. 1's down. Both of ours are now, though. And there's something we kind of need. All right. Now we'll trip this. We'll put this on. If we put it on the other thing, it's not going to do much of anything. So we'll put it here. And we draw an island. Careful what you wish for, right? So this is feeling like a pile of hot sick right now. This is not feeling well. We're getting steamrolled by multicolored things, but at least it's cool multicolored things. Right on cue, they've got the answer to get through the massive flyer. Gargoyle's got the added advantage too, is it appears like it's always flying, and so a lot of times flyers in this stage won't even come at you. And that's flying, so I can't do much about that. Rather than take 5, I'll throw a Thopter in front of it. Sure. We don't have flying yet. But it stops the Shield Mage. Come on, come on. Can't say I've played a lot of Affinity with this. I'm ported for that, but... Alright, we're going to go to game 2. Now that's all we're drawing is lands and nothing else. Let's see how we arrive here. Okay. Yeah. So relics aren't going to do us any good in this matchup, from what I could tell. I'm going to like having access to this. That might keep us alive. This will actually do quite a bit of heavy lifting. I'll try that. Yeah, I've checked out the Machinist before. It's pretty cool. The spell didn't feel very good, did it? There didn't seem to be... There was an enchantment. Let's see. Really want more bounce. We'll bring in the Echo. Feldon's King, no. Hydroblast, no. So, I'm thinking maybe a surprise Curfew. They seem to overextend, so it might be kind of fun to bring in 3 fadeaways. Gotta be careful, though, because our curve's so low that sometimes you can get overzealous and run into trouble. We've got this. We got this. Mantle of Tides doesn't seem all that great in this matchup. They're not really dealing damage, but it will help with some EOT snapperoonies, so we're going to go for that. Let's see what's going on there. I met a few new players last night online. Having a little too much Casadorus, but having a good time. And hopefully some of you are in the chat out there. If you are, don't be shy. Say something. Say hi. Okay. Good hand. We like it. We'll keep... Boom, ba-doop, ba-boom. Oh. All right. Hey, is Bergerin in the house? I just got a text from one of my good buddies. Maybe they don't have a username. And a lot of my friends that don't know anything about Magic had one of them text me just now. Pretty cool. So yeah, we're oh, is that your Scrabble guess? Friends and I always have been doing a ooh, check this out. All right. That might really hurt. I've been doing little Scrabble tests with each other where you just lay out just random letters and you got all day to guess it. It's maddening. You need some clues. It's more like what's that game show? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. That's the one. Well, I hope we really draw another island here, because that was a really nasty fragmentize. Ouch! Only got 4 artifact lands. Is it really going to cost us all of that? It might. Here comes the first striking army. I betcha they've got the enchantment Steel of the Godhead in there. Be crazy not to with that setup. Island, please. Nope. All right. Well, at least I can do something with it. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to try to save my life here. So, we could have at least countered the Outlander. But without multiple more islands here. To think, I played this pretty competitively with 1 less land than we've got now. But now they're really rubbing it in. That's our play. We got the Trinket Mage. Trinket Mage, one of the few cards that both the old and the new art look pretty close. I prefer the old one though. That's more of a science mage. My dude's like definitely tinkering. Even his outfit. He's all tweaked up. All right, here comes this. We're just going to try to survive here. Not much in the way of gaining life. I'm not going to sit around and wait to block Gingerbrute and trip it for its ability if we get another island here. So this fadeaway plan might actually help us if we can survive that long. Who knows? What we want to see here is a big time tap out. We've got a counterspell, so this could be interesting, folks. They've only got 2 cards left. Between the equip and maybe another cascade move, maybe we'll, darn it. I was really hoping they'd tap all out, because right now they can just pay for it. We're gonna pay for it. Wham! Not a deck I expected to see. This is pretty tuned towards the greater metagame. Let me counter this. There's no guarantee there's nothing behind it, and if there is, dang it, I was hoping they would go all out there. Well, we got nothing there. We're just gonna concede and roll off to game number 2 here, guys. That was weird. Azorius Metal, I guess I'll call it. That's a big bad draw, screw. So we're going to go right off to game 2 and hope we don't get a repeat of that. Boop. Here we are. So anyway, back to... Oh, we've already got a... Do we? Don't we? Where does he go? Collection. Oh, here we go. All right, let's open this up. Oh, that's weird. Oh, stranger than fiction. Chat's getting quiet, guys. Make sure you know, or I know you're out there. All right. I've got 3 there. We're on the draw again. I know we just got screwed, but I'm going to keep this. We've got 1, 2, maybe a 3-part play. We'll see. What are we going up against now? Some life gain. Got some very cool, I think his name's Andreo Cooper. I forget, what is the deal here? Did the artifact memo go out today? May have been played a bunch and people made their own artifact decks. I don't know. This is a trip. But, all right. Well, that kind of sucks. We'll bring this out. And I'll bring this out. Just to help out with the setup. Anyway, the first commercial break we've got coming up is courtesy of I think he's from your neck of the woods, Shiraz, sports announcer, and he's trapped at home like everybody else, and really funny stuff narrating. He's got 2 dogs, and he as a sports announcer, he puts it all together and makes the mundane seem pretty darn funny. So we've got that set into a wild dogs frame. Pretty cool. Man, I sure wish they would have released the Antiquities version of Ornithopter. Yeah. So I got both of those and then treated them and put some inspirational music underneath them. Upgraded them just a wee bit. But yeah, they're really funny. I was like, what a perfect little Pauperganda break that I can use up there. All right, here we go. Good times. Well, I've only got 2 of those. Let's do some snapping. And then, are we really going to counter an Ornithopter? I think we will. I've got like leftover trauma from getting hit with robots last game. It's like, I'm supposed to be doing the hitting, damn it. All right, we don't know what color they're on. I would assume it's white. Might be blue though, who knows? Maybe it's a version of this deck. I know how silly this looks, but I'm gonna do it. Doink. I got a feeling that's all they got. No. What is it? Ah, it's a skiff. It's a tooth. It's good we've got a snap. Maybe they'll go all in, equipping and setting everything up, and then boom. But even now, see, once we get to 4. And the flash is cool. There we go. All right, now you get to be able to see the deck kind of turn on here. Trinket Mage. They've got a bunch of, let's see. Witching Well would be interesting. Lifestaff. We kind of want to compete with what we're dealing with here, so I think we're going to grab a Bonesplitter. Pass the turn. Between Snap, Bonesplitter, I'll be all right, I think. We shall see. Affinity can be a really close matchup. So, and this is one of those decks too. It appears because of Gingerbrute's issues that, oh boy, they're going all in on the artifact. I mean, on the. Is this true? Just colorless? That's cool. But people often bring in. I shouldn't even say this because it's going to hurt my percentage. But because of Gingerbrute, people often bring in electricity effects, and it's like, okay, it's really not all that great against us, but have at you. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the big play here. I'll pop this. We'll go like this. All right, we've got a cool next turn. We'll bring back our Trinket Mage. Early on, obviously, you can return an Ornithopter and have a lot of fun. Our Gingerbrute's going to die to the desert. Oh, all right, guess not. Maybe they passed. I won't make that mistake. And I'm sure they won't either. 1 for 1. Oh, all right. So this is an artifact. Very strange. Wow, he's just going all in on that. So we're going to see a ton of... I'm going to definitely bring in Echoing Truth here. And I think Curfew is going to serve us well outside of like Dispel. And Relic can go again. This is just some very strange decks. Curfew is really cool because it's never dead in our hand, because a lot of times we can return a ninja and then attack with a 0 Ornithopter and then flip it again, draw a card, all that stuff. But you'll notice, I think they're really looking for that kind of pile mentality. So we want to bring in as much, what's the word, balance as we can get. So we're at 60. Let's go. But yeah, playing 18 lands I think is the right call. Can't believe I was playing 17 with 4 Citadels. The only reason that was okay was with Thoughtcast, but it just didn't always come up. Man, what's up with these one-land hands? We've got Bonesplitters for days. I don't like this. I think this is magic mana fading me. Now we'll keep this. Now what don't we want? We don't really have a creature. We've got plenty of bounce. 2 Preordains. So I'm going to throw back a Preordain. Done. Like to keep all that bounce in case they get off to a rocketing start. Keep our ninja because we will find something. It's hard not to. Ooh, quicksand. That's going to be rough. That's got ninja written all over it. All right, well, I'll lead off with the Preordain here and see what we can get. I like both of these. We'll say top. Arcbound Worker. Yeah, that's old time, boy. Who is the, can't quite remember, the Special Kyle. That's who it was. He used to play Affinity, really different list, and he had the old Arcbound Worker in it and stuff. And always, probably the player I've lost to the most, and that's saying something. I used to just, when I was really in the competitive scene, I'd always try to bring up, like, the worst matchup was Affinity, and I'd always ask him to just come, like, kind of beat my head in with the newest deck because it's weak to Affinity, and couldn't ask for a worst stomping. But it really showed you what works, and you get away from cute ideas when you're trying to get kind of in that grind mode, get everything rolling. So all right, pull that off. That'll be cool. Let's see. Boom, boom. For right now, let's bring this out. I'm not too afraid. Yeah, there's the even better now is the sparring golem or whatever he is. That's an even better call now. Oh, I forgot. I made this one a while ago. I've got so many now. It's kind of neat. I don't have to do so much. So the crew of that. Interesting. Alrighty. Now this is weird. If I curfew now, I'm not going to, but it just feels like a weird, I wonder what happens there. I guess he can return the Skyskip or the dude. But if he returns the dude, does it not have a pilot? It's kind of weird. Boy, this is just all in on this, man. Wow. All right. I think we're going to slow roll this and just wait on our snap here. That Sky Skiff, because you know they're going to get real eager and want to just bone split it up and such. So, unless we run into something cool. Well, that's a good scenario. Here we go. Oh yeah, the Modest Mouse one. God, yeah, their middle albums were so well written. That whole song is just gorgeous lyrically. I was just talking to people last night on politics style stuff that were very guilty of that. Their ideas held no water, but they used them like a dam. I think people get so blinded by partisan politics, boy, they just can't help it. All right. Cradle of the Accursed. Boy, did this guy or girl really pull off a pure artifact only list? That's pretty cool. I like it. All right. Not the droids I was looking for. I want to save echoing for that other zombie. So let's snap it. And this ain't gonna do too much, is it? I'll Curfew now. He's not gonna throw back his token. Might be interesting to bring in Fade Away. So we take nothing, but we don't really gain much here. Just kind of hoping for more of an explosive play, but they tripped the other. Okay, so we got a dude. We can feign like we're going to. We might as well put it on there in case he's got some way of killing it. We'll go like this. At least we're not going to get hit with modular anymore. Pay very close attention to Echoing Truth, though, remembering that it can target even the Bonesplitters. I don't mind that. I want to counter the Skiff, though. I want air power to be my thing. Come on, Skiff. There you go. Boop, boop. I'll take some damage this turn. Turn that ninja on. And then probably do nothing because he'll hold back Quicksand, and that'll be that. We've taken 4 here. Now that's a zombie. Some of those new zombie tokens get me. I love the mask art on the new, I think it's the Theros Beyond Death zombie token, but it's like, come on. No zombie's going to be all dapper and wearing a suit and all this stuff on. It just bugs me to no end. Like, yes, it's good artwork. I love the actual card, but it should not be a zombie. I really, really want to have the discipline to hold that Echoing Truth for that other Cradle of the Accursed token. Might be able to do that. We'll see. Come on. What are we waiting for here? Somebody trading cards? Let's go. Did they make Force of Will legal or something? Fascinating, though. Win, lose, or draw. Those are going to be a really... it's neat to know. I have to admit, I have never really tried that. I did a deck I called Big Brown, but it was about Tron lands and like the 4/4 Rusted Relic and stuff like that. We bury our dead in suits. Well, yeah, but man, if you see how elegantly it looks like he just came back from having his stuff steam cleaned and, you know, like everything just perfectly situated, it's like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Oh, to ninja or not to ninja? I mean, I could block that dude. I think I'm going to wait on the ninja plan here. I want to go get an artifact. Then I can block that dude and not feel so bad. Yes. In fact, we can double block. I don't really see any defensive plays here. We can go grab a seat. We could grab another Ornithopter. See how many options there are. It's so pretty. Let's make this nice and fat. We've got the trap. That's not going to do us much of anything. Could really fix our mana up. Gargoyle's pretty good times there. Hey, hey, Nimchimsky's in the house. Nova the Madman. What's up? Good to see you. I think that's the first time I've seen you in chat. I'm trying to think here if I... Oh, man. Sorry. I just go with an Ornithopter. Bring this out. I can always block. And I'll save them for a cannon fodder. Now we've got 2 ninja targets next turn. We'll be all right. All right. Let's see what's going down here. What's going down is I need more coffee. Come on, Trip, that Cradle of the Accursed. Okay, our opponent is getting low on life. This is my first time catching your stream, but I've been following for a while. Nice. Good to have you, Nova. Nova the Madman. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess that would, if you did study like novas in space, most astrophysicists could probably be mad. Where's the name? I always like to know what's behind the name. I think over time I've asked just about everybody similar questions. So, and that's why I wanted to have another Ornithopter, just in case that dude snuck through. Gilligan in the house. I know Little Fights is from an old D&D manual, meaning levitate, if I'm not mistaken. Little Fight, feel free to correct me on that one. Mine was me. I used to play competitive chess, and when it first went online, I'm talking like the ICQ and like, you know, AOL days. I was like, I want to sound intimidating and have a cool name, so I was like, all these like hardcore Russian players have cool sounding names, so I was like, and I like the word deluxe, so and then me and my bad misspelling, I put the E before the I. So that's the name. That's what I came up with. And then when Magic Online came on board, I was like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's do it. It's from a video game. I can't remember the name right now. Oh, okay. All right. So we're just going to block, block, block. I don't see much of any reason not to. Gain some life back here. Block here. And unless they're playing a scale that is not in their hand but can somehow magically happen. I was looking at a book in class as Nova the Madman. I was in middle school and decided I like supernovas. Oh, me too. Also, my friends say I'm insane, so it's stuck. Nice. So I'll gain some. Maybe he'll make this mistake and give us a counter. Does he have to? How's that worded? You may. Okay. What came out of the good end of that? Now we'll turn on our ninja, have a blocker that can gain us some life, and we'll be all right. It's typical, though, of card design, right? Yesterday afternoon, I stuck one more land in here. I had the discipline to do that, and ever since I've been getting screwed. And before that, when it was 17, it felt like it played a little steadier. Steadier? Is that it? All right, so let's just attack here. Yeah, we'll be all right. That can happen. We can lose the ninja. It's going to cost him a land out of it. We'll see if he remembers it. Ninja, go bye-bye. Is he going to do it? All right. That's what I do. All right. Now we don't live in fear of that. Let's go find another one. Play the Ornithopter for a whopping 0 mana. So underplayed in Pauper. This just blocks stuff for days. I love it. Oh, that's interesting. Man, I don't know if I want either of these right now, though. I mean, we've already got a flyer. Let's throw this on the bottom. I'm going to throw them both on the bottom. All right. We'll do this. We've got the Echo for any tricks coming up. I just want to get something up, because if something does come down, that Sky Skiff can get really big really quick. Yeah, Nimchimsky, there's a few new additions to the deck. I'll go over it probably at the end of the show again, just briefly. Darn it, there he is. And there it comes. Now, how big and bad are they going to make this thing? What a cool list to play against. Ornithopter. Yeah, I think the artifact memo went out. We lost real bad the first game against an artifact Azorius list, and now this. We're going to take half of our life here. Kind of dead in the water if we don't, though. Odds of drawing a ninja have gone down. I'm going to block here. We'll go up to 17. We have a way out of this next turn, and we'll just see what we draw. He's going to tooth that if we don't block, and that's half of our life. And then we're just, at least now we've added to our life total. We've got a defensive play. If we get a counterspell, anything other than a land, let's see what we get. Well, that's cool. I mean, I'm going to play this. I think, now I go get the gargoyle. Let's see, how big can this thing get? That's a, big enough. Yeah, big enough. All right. We've got the trap. That's the newer card there named Chimsky. Deals 3 damage to any target. That'll kill that thing. He doesn't have any defensive ploys there. Yeah, let's try it. We'll only have one more turn of attacking. If we pop that, it's going to cost us our whole turn, but they're in Hellbent mode, and I'll be happy to trade that Trinket Mage in for something else. Hopefully flip it over for a ninja, unless another quicksand shows up. We'll see. Only got the one, but quite the toolbox coming on in. I don't think vehicles ever got their shine on in Pauper, but boy, I tell you, there's that, what is it, the 3/4 Renegade Freighter? I think that one's legit. That's a scary card. Only thing I don't like about this strategy of our opponent is when you rely on crewing. As you can see, it takes up most of all of your mana every turn to do this stuff. But it's a neat design, man. It's making me worried. Just hope I get another counterspell and I can counter that Sky Skiff, because it's really becoming the difference here. Double Desert. I mean, we could get in with a ninja, but it's going to die. I'm really respecting deserts against familiars now on the Pauper Classic Tuesdays. You can really lock up familiars with that. Ooh, boy, we really like this draw. I think I'm just going to sit back. I can kill anything with the trap. Hopefully they just play a land and go crazy and I can spring the trap. I got to gently apologize to Godzilla Ikoria flavor text. I was pretty harsh on it, and I went through it again, and it's pretty bad, but you know, it's not all bad. So there, I said it. Hopefully the inanimate feelings of a Magic set feel a little bit better. Cringe City I still feel, though. All right. Locthwain. Hey, little fight. My English coach, my speech coach. How should I be saying that? Is it Locthwain or Locthwain? Like the Loch Ness Monster? Do I put a K on it? That is some half-assed apology. Leave me alone, damn it. I say half of our names have better flavor text in that set, but there were a few good ones. Somebody called me out on Facebook like, well, which one are you talking about? Which is the worst? And I was like, there were only about 4 that really, but the problem was the day I looked it over, I saw all of them in a row, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to stop reading. And then when I went back and forced myself to read all of them, because I'm so busy like everybody else, right? You just have all this time. Okay, come on over, you little mod worker. I'm going to get you. Well, that turn turned into nothing, didn't it? Darn it. I wanted to use this trap on the dude. Guess we could bounce Bonesplitter. That'd be pretty funny. As it sits right now, I'm going to bounce this. Not the best play, not the best, most powerful play, I guess you could say, but it's coming down to the wire, folks. All right. Our going to bounce this, and we'll just counter it because he seems really creature light, artifact heavy. I'll just start getting my attack on here. Keep up that trap jaw mana. My opinion is meant to sound Scottish. Oh, should mostly be silent more than anything. While you, okay, Locthwain. Okay, maybe. I didn't say too confidently, but all right. I'm betting that that's the only creature he's got in his hand, and that we can maybe turn off this. If I'm wrong. Oh, the ginger cookie gets us. This is going to hurt a lot. We're going to have to kill that cookie. Oh, he's just going for it. I thought he was going to crew it up. Cool. Well, that cookie's going to hurt. Man, that's got a lot of calories. Here it comes. Boo! Deluxe favorite cookie. The only cookie. Damn. We are living in fear. Get the cookie. Yeah, we won't let him get out of this one. All right. Let's kill the cookie. Pow! Let's gain some life. Eventually. Maybe not ever. Man, if he's got one more cookie, we're really screwed. That Sky Skiff, it could end us right here. Unless they draw bad. Draw bad. Come on, don't have it. No. No. What is it? Cradle of the Accursed. Oh yeah, they could pull that off. Very cool. They could tap it to crew it. Yep, come over for lethal. They got us. How cool. I love losing in creative ways. We'll see what happens game 3. But for right now, I'm putting the L down. Very nice build, Def 2018. Bam. Just like that. The Springjaw Trap was not enough in the end, which doesn't make sense. This should say, I mean, remember I take that apology back already. So we're 1-1. But I mean, think about this Springjaw Trap, right? This is going to get a flyer. How? I know. Flyers have to land and take off. So maybe. But in that scenario, it didn't quite make sense. Here's some machine flying in the sky, and this trap gets it on the ground. That was kind of strange. Our opponent's fond of tapping out. We've got all the bounce we can fit in here. I'm just wondering if we could sneak in a fadeaway. And for what? Nah, we'll keep it like it is. Don't want to overboard. Yeah. So yeah, if you want a really monotonous game, it's actually pretty fun though. Get your game of Scrabble out. I assume you all have one. And just come up with a private joke phrase for your friends or whatever. Make it happen and then scramble them all around and send them a picture or share it on Facebook if you've got some private group or something. It's good times. And then, you know, flip over one letter or let them know it's 4, 5, 2 or something like that. Yeah, we want to play first. Curfew, curfew, curfew. Mana, mana, mana. Card, card, card. We're good. Whoop. We're looking nice and fast here. Time for cookies. The time for cookies is now. Whoop. Kaboom. Kaboom. Yeah, where's our Thoughtcast now, right? Let's attack. It's cookie on cookie action here. Saturday on Pauperganda. Which cookie will prevail? Our times are the same. Our decks are similar. Down comes the Radiant Fountain. It's a nice drawback, or beneficial drawback. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Is that a thing? If playing an all-artifact deck, you can just play what you need. And here we see some of the many benefits of playing Ornithopters. People don't want to use removal on them, but they can block a lot of stuff all day, and then once a Bonesplitter's on them, they start trading. And it doesn't seem fair. That's why I actually have all 4 of them in there, because the majority of the time that's the target I want to grab. Woo, thank you, Thoughtcast. It's nice the deck showed. Oh, thanks a lot, Islands. All right, here we are. Well, it's 20-20. We'll see how this continues. Desert showing up. Some good defense there. That's a neat little idea, isn't it? Ooh, the Perilous Myrrh. Man. That is a tough card. The more I see of this guy's deck, the more I like it. It's pretty cool. But again, Perilous Myrrh, I'm bumping Ornithopter all day long. Sometimes it's good to have a... Make sure to do it the right way. Can't be blocked. Let's go. Creatures with haste can block it, though. Yeah, you're right. It could have blocked there. I've had that happen a few times where I'm just like, oops. Bum, bum, bum. Just all in on that, huh? Interesting. And here comes a snap target if I ever saw one. Equipment time. Interesting. Has he got a tooth or something? No? All right. Gonna have to instigate a trade here. All right, that's enough lands, please. We're just gonna sit back. Can't really do too much here. Way too reactive the way our hand is sitting right now. Cradle of the Accursed. Another Bonesplitter. Maybe I should have brought him Fade Away. I'm gonna have to kind of tap all in here. Can't stop me if you've seen these two before. My goodness. What a strange board state. Somebody even that knows Pauper well might show up and go, what format is this? It's like, whoa, all these lands. Desert. That is so accurate. That's what a desert feels like. Just, All right. There it is. I think I'm just going to block with the cookie there. I mean, I could snap it. It doesn't really do much for us, though. Yeah, I'm going to block here. And whatever he hits, I'm going to obviously hit an Ornithopter. I'll just Curfew in response, making him lose something, if only temporary. He's hitting that one, so I'll return this one. I might live to regret this if I can't get rid of that Gingerbrute man. Double Bonesplitter, but okay. And nothing happens. Come on, Trinket Mage. Show up. Let's go. Cool. Play it while we got him. All right, that is enough bounce. I think we've drawn all of our bounce. Yeah, well, round 1, too, was that way, Little Fight. It's like Rogue Robot, and round 2, Rogue Robot. It's like, dang. Maybe I was super vocal in the tournament practice room last night. Everybody was like, I want to give that a try. And 24 hours later, boom. Who knows? I doubt I have that kind of influence, but you can dream. All right, here comes the play. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. I think the play here is Curfew. Come on, go all in. Get that husk on there, too. There you go. Can't be blocked. Come on, equip it with that husk. You know you want to. That's a big old play, ain't it? Dang. Dang. Affinity for artifacts. I was really hoping that Husk would be there and it would buy us yet another turn, but are we at a counterspell? Who counters a Gingerbrute? We might. He gave us a wide opening shot to do it. Come on, land. All right, 6 land. I understand. We've only got a few cutesy plays left. We might have to just take this next one. Feign like we don't have any bounce. I'd really like to get a dude of our own going, but we're going to have to fight through a quicksand. And that Locthwain Gargoyle is looking really good right now. We'd be able to power up. Maybe eventually get some Bonesplitters on it, but these are some slow games. My goodness. Ooh, Frogmite. I don't think we're going to win this one. I like Cradle of the Accursed. There's all kinds of good stuff happening here. And a lot of it's not really counterable. Damn. Yeah, we're losing. I just hope we run into a metagame deck next. Like, man, it just went all in on this. All right. I'm just going to obviously take this one. Next turn, I'm going to have some big-time decisions to be made here. And I expect to see the big robot belly there. I know. Yeah. Between the dispels and all my graveyard hate, I usually can do that, but I don't want to put you guys to sleep. Honestly, I'd rather lose every game to creative decks than to face and beat Tron once for the 59 minutes it'll take. Oh, come on, deck. 2 games of screw and now this. I'm so glad I'm not paying for this. All right. We've got plenty of artifacts. I think I'm just going to use them to block and sit back. No Trinket Mage. We could be finding Bonesplitters and putting up fights, but good news, we got a really funny commercial coming up. Make sure to turn up your volume. I boosted it as much as I could. It's just some Instagram camera signal, so there's only so much I could EQ the guy's levels and make it broadcast worthy, but ouch. Renegade Freighter. Next turn. Yeah, this is getting into Scoopsville really quick. He's got the variety, so Echoing Truth isn't really doing a thing. Woo! This feels brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I bounce anything that just comes back, I'll block one of them. Just let the other one through. Take 5. Next turn we're gonna have some decisions. Watch, we're gonna draw something good. Come on, Thoughtcast. Counterspell? Gingerbread Man. All right. Yeah, but now he can just equip that. Might be the better play once he does that. Block sack for land or life. Land. Freighters and Frogs. That's a great name. What you playing at the tournament this weekend? Foff. What's that? Freighters and Frogs. Frogs. I play too many Fogs. That's what it gets upgraded to later. Yep. We're losing this one, folks. But a cooler loss you couldn't ask for. Ran into super rogue Azorius robots and now just pure robots. We're playing blue robots. What's next? We're going to see like white robots. Maybe somebody will be playing that Metalcraft deck that I like. And then we'll take the final one and see what happens with, I don't know if you can make green robots. That'd be kind of an oxymoron. Sounds like a challenge. Tune in next week. It's all about artifacts, baby. Woo! All right, here comes the big boy. Renegade Freighter. Mad Respect. Such a good card. What are you doing with all these lands here? What's going on? He's coming on over. Don't really want to bounce much of anything here. But I will bounce the Renegade Freighter, first of all. Because that'll be 2 turns cost there. 1, 2. So we'll only end up taking 1 here. Block with Cookie Man. Kill the cookie. Now, if this was Arena, I wonder if it animates and somebody comes down and just bites the head off or dips it in milk or something. Gain 3 life. I know we're at 17, but this board is looking really nasty. We know he's got a Renegade Freighter in his hand. Even if we get a counterspell here, we're putting band-aids on like loss of limbs and stuff like that. It sounds excuse-driven. I've never seen this deck crash and burn this hard. We got 3 more games to play. Hopefully, you'll see it in all its beauty. I think this one's worthy of a tournament outing, but the way it's performing so far, maybe not. All right, the freighter comes out. We got enough mana. I'm going to hold on to the truth in case another Forcer comes down. And, yep, all right. I'm not even going to fight fate at this point. I'm just going to yield. We're going to go to a cool commercial. I'll be back in just a bit, get some more coffee. See you in a few.
Well, how fitting that it should come down to these two. Olive in her familiar black, 5 times the champion. Mabel, the rising star, winner last year. You can see how excited they are, but also feel the tension.
Get on with it.
And here it's in the crowd as we near the start of this final. And now they go, Olive away first, but a problem with Mabel's ball. That might cost her now, having to play catch-up. Both settling quickly into rhythm. You can see the contrast in styles. Mabel, heavy tail use, happy to be alive. Everything's amazing. Olive, more steady, wasting little energy. Very much of the old Labrador school. Eating's a serious business. Don't bollocks around wagging your tail. And Mabel seems just a little sluggish here. Perhaps more was taken out of her by the worm medicine she was given last night than we thought. But Olive, focused, relentless, tasting absolutely nothing. Mabel trying, but surely a lost cause. Her title defence coming to an end. Olive taking everything, nothing left but the bowl to lick now. And Mabel, well, doesn't seem too upset. A bit of class there from the youngster, generous in what will surely be defeat, because Olive has won now. She's taken the title back at 7.5. Mabel looking to offer congratulations again to the dog who was her inspiration growing up. Once more, wonderful to see that spirit in the game. What a final we've had here. Great rivals, but great friends. And you see the swapping of bowls at the end. Join us again tomorrow. Live coverage of a snooze on the sofa, possibly. Bye for now.
Nice tongue.
Rock Tone Body Spray. Reach for it.
Available at all fine Sinclair superstores.
And we're back. Okay, a little flooded, but we've got our Trinket Mage, some early defense. Let's turn over our new blue leaf, shall we? We'll keep this. All right. Very cool. Here we go. What do we have here? Slivers. All right. Let's see what we do with this. Bring this out. Probably snapping some lords in our future and counterspell. We're seeing all kinds of stuff come out of the woodwork. Slivers is always a scary deck to face. Has the potential to just wipe out just about anything. I really like having double snap here. Counterspell's nice. I think we'll hold the snaps for more counterspells later. As it sits now, or after stopping some lords here. One of many lords. I think we'll let that through. Here's the first lord of the day. Boop, boop. At least now we can block if he doesn't have another lord. Hey, it's another counterspell. Curious. Since we've got Snap, I'm going to bring out the Trinket Mage right now. Say okay. Yes. Now, Bonesplitter be interesting option here. Let's make these a little bit bigger for you all, okay? The Trap's interesting. Just about everything's interesting except Relic. We don't need those at all. Bonesplitter's always good, though. But for right now, I'm just going to bring out an Ornithopter, usually the measure of the day. I can maybe snap my own mage, start attacking in the air, but for right now, we've got some defense up. Counterspell and snap in tow. Is this another Lord? No, it's a Winding Way. Let's see how we do here. All right, so the plains and the forest. What do they call? Oh, double stampede. Ouch, that hurt him. Another Winding Way. Baron's down. Winding Way. Boy, he is just turning over everything that... Dang. Burliness. All right. We're alive. We're still alive. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hi, hi. With haste. Watang. That's a boring play, but we're going to do it. We'll hold off on the Thoughtcast play here. Poisonous. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to let this through because then we can block and kill the other sliver, depending on what happens here. All right, well, that sucks. Can't do that. Let's throw, which one costs more? Throw this back. That's dumb because of the gem hide. Never mind. He's got a Lord, and that kind of blows. Yeah, they're going to tap it for mana. That was a misplay. Oh well, we can at least untap our mana and kill the Lord. Not kill it, counter it. Booyah. Yeah, I should have hit the mana one, you're right. I haven't had enough coffee. Ran in the other room. Never poured coffee so fast. I didn't spill any, though, because that commercial was short. I was like, I gotta go. Running down the hallway with my coffee in hand. I think my mind was still set on blocking this turn, but not if he just replays that. A bunch of 1/3s coming at me. Down with the Lord. There's no Lords in our house. Flanking, that's gonna suck. Flanking. There is no more blocking in our future. So she... Yawgmoth's bargain commercial? No. Not that I know of, sir. We'll do this. We're going to get run over by slivers here. Do this. Well, let's preordain. We don't need that, do we? Bottom. Man, those flankers are just going to eat us alive. I don't think we're getting out of this one. Rather just draw a card here and have a Cookie Man show up. All right, we can't do anything. We're going to need a lot of hope. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 19. Yeah, double flank. We can't really block anything here. That is nasty. What's neat, I played the Blackburn Rovers build against Slivers about, I think, on Wednesday. And you forget that you're playing with a changeling. And so they would play a Lord, and all of a sudden I had this unblockable dude that was like 3/3, and I was able to do some pretty good stuff with it. It's pretty cool. All right. We're not going to be able to do much of anything with these dudes. I'm going to have to start blocking and eating life here. But in the meantime, I think I want to bring in... I can't really attack with that too well. Just going to turn this into a ninja. We'll at least be able to go get something else if we draw into a land here. We'll go here, return this. Okay. Just trying to play to my outs here. That helps a lot. God, that poisonous dude. We've got to sit back and counter that. We can survive another swing here. We can't survive another poison damage. There are so many lords and slivers. I think there's 12. Don't drop another one. Please. No more. Okay, that's fine. We need more time, Jim. More time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll take it. I'll have to start making our gingerbread men eat things. All right. Locthwain shows up. That's cool. Go get another land. We can do that. I think we can hold out for one more turn here. Yes. I've got Bonesplitter. We just don't have the time to play it right now. This is getting crazy. Yeah, this Lifestaff's interesting, but I think that's just a slow roll there. Gosh, can we pull this off? Is it going to be Gingerbrute, or is it? No, I think it's going to have to be the mana here. We'll get this out at least. Everything we block with will die. Man, oh man. We can just take all of this. For right now, let me just put this on here, because we've got one more turn. Let's see what we can do here. Give us something. All right. We got a blue fog. That'd be interesting. Come on over with everything. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to take this. Okay. 2, 4, 8, 9. That's cool. Then we're kind of out of sorts. 2 cookies. Solve that problem. So let me set that insurance policy out there, but then we're stuck holding back on those guys, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Boop, boop. We will eat our own cookies at this rate. Unless a lord shows up. Let's see what happens. Tense times for sure, folks. This seems to be another blocker or another artifact. I think if we put out Bonesplitter, we might have this. Of course, our cookies are going to be dead. I think we don't show power here. You know what? If he pulls a lord where we lose, we could block, 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 eat 1 cookie and survive technically. So let's do this. If we find a counterspell, that'll be cool. Bottom with that. I'm not sure if this is worth a spot. I'm going to say bottom. I really want to find a counter here. Yikes. All right. Well, let's hope we don't hit a lord. There's only about 11 left in their deck. Yay! Cool. Well, all of our stuff's going to die. We will block, block, block. Before too long happens here, we're going to sack for 3 life. Eat the cookie, because the cookie is going to get stale real quick with flanking. Sacrifice for 3 life. Here we go. I needed to keep the mana up, Chimsky. Now, if we get like a snap or something, if he has any sort of defense, we might be able to pull this one off. Wouldn't that be cool? There's a blocker. Thanks a lot, Dispel. We don't need that at all right now. This will come out. Don't think we're winning this one. Is there a way out? He blocks the ninja. If we transform this one, is there any real ray of hope here? I don't think so. If I sit back, I could block. Well, that'd be just dead. But let's see. If they draw dead, that'd be we could bring this dude out. Block 3 of them, take 4, be at 1 life, but all our stuff would be dead. It's -1/1 until the end of turn, and they've got double. Man. Yeah, I think we lose this one either way. If I sit back, don't do anything. How cool would it be to have the Snapjaw Trap right now and just boom, throw it at their face. Yeah. All right, so that's dead. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we could only, maybe I should have just attacked with 1. Bring this out. Maybe make them think that we've got some answer here. Oh shit, I missed it. Sorry to swear. I just played the land and passed the turn. We could have at least survived. Let's see if we would have won that if I didn't hit pass. So he's just going to come at us here and the numbers don't work out. Okay, so we lose this one. But let me see what the next card was. I guess it depends on what his or her next card was too. A snap. Oh, that's frustrating. That could have been a... could have been a win there. All right, we're going all in with the fadeaway stuff. We're going to get rid of relics. Have you heard that before? And dispels. Mantle, I'm not going to be too happy to see you or wishing well. We've got all these goodies here. Echoing Truth is going to be good. And maybe a Curfew. We've got the unblockable Gingerbrute and Company. Some counter spells. I'm going to lean heavily on this. All right, let's see. I punted that one away, Nova. It was super, super close against Slivers game 1, and I definitely lost. The deck didn't. I forgot I had a land drop. I clicked it, hit auto yield, and I had a blocker, but you never know. He might have had another card in hand, and then it wouldn't have been, but it was a lot closer than it should have been. I thought we were going to get run over, and it was really, really, really close. Well, man, this is tough. If we get another land, we're rolling so bad today, folks. I'm just going to go all in with it and say keep. Because we've got an early ninja. I don't know here. What do you guys say? I'll leave it to the chat. Do we keep this hand? Double Ornithopter into a ninja, and it's going to run into a roadblock. And so I guess I'm answering my own question because we need like double blue here because I really want Fadeaway to hit. You say keep Nim Chimsky? Anybody else? I'm thinking pitch. All right, nobody else gonna... I would probably pitch this normally. Anybody want to be the tiebreaker in the chat? Keep it or pitch it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna molt. Sorry, Nim. All right, that feels a lot better. Keep. I know I definitely wouldn't even ask the question if I was in a tournament, but all right, what are we gonna throw back? I'll throw back a ninja. All right, now they might have artifact hate, so I've learned my lesson. I'll lead off with a Preordain here. This feels really good. Let's say top. At least we'll have a blocker. Not sure if it's worthy of sitting back, but I think we're going to play it like that. This is when you want your opponent to have just a crazy fast start. Too risky, says Mr. Yelp. Nice to hear from you. Alrighty. Yeah, after a despondent start, that's for sure. That's the wrong word. It's running into some really crazy brews, which is awesome. But throw in one misplay and some flood and screw, and this deck is not showing off yet. We'll see. Got 2 more to play, got nowhere to be, hanging out with all you. Good times. Unfortunately, our opponent is setting up. This is when you really want them to just go bleh and just throw everything out there. I'm going to hold our counters for the Lord. How to make a Church of Marasa. Save your counters for the Lord. Can I get a amen? That would be a hell of a funny church. All right, let's get some flying attack here. I said, save your counters for the Lord. Can I get a give me $1? All right, here we go. Bring this down. Boop. Buddy used to always say that because he was involved in churches a lot and was pretty crestfallen once reality set in. So it was just kind of a money grab. So that was like his little dig at all churches, the religious persuasion. Are there any others? He would say, can I get a give me $1? Instead of can I get an amen? All right. Now do we pull the trigger here? I say we wait even longer. What do you guys say? Dun dun. Lose. Let's lose sinners. Yeah. I'm going to turn that into a man. Let's do that first. Then I'll keep the Ornithopter in my hand. Bring this back. Draw a card. Maybe we'll make him a little less aggressive. Who knows? Yeah. Here we go. Ooh. I got double blockers. All right. I'm going to roll the dice. Play like this. Let him just run me over this turn. Come on. Go all out. All right. Mana's right. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Hear me say that before. I'm going to get in front of this because I don't want to have to pay mana. We'll take the damage. Yeah, they can. Might really hurt them, though. We're going to have to sack something, too. That's what sucks. Fight a wipe. I need to keep my blocker. I'll say okay. Get rid of a land. Wow. I don't know if our opponent read the card. Really feels like we got away with one there. Well, hey, it makes up for some of the other bad stuff that's happened, right? Say yes. Play a land. All of a sudden, we're really in this one. If you're playing against this card, don't be too scared of it. You have to sacrifice a permanent. It says nothing about it has to be a creature. So I think if they went all out on that route, they could probably do that. That's interesting. All of our stuff's equipment, so Standard Bearer is not very good except against like snapping elements and such. So we're just going to attack here. Happy to trade a Lord for a Ninja. Bring this back. Booyah. Drawing some cards. And we better win this one now. Yes. All right. How much does this one cost? I'll save it for a Lord. Save it for the Lord. There's a Lord. Get out of here. It's the worst art one, too. All right. 1-1. Let's hope they don't read Fade Away again. They're going to might be a little bit slower to come out this time, but Slivers is interesting because when they go to the, I'd say when they go the disciplined route and they play the Gemhide Sliver, it's scary as an opponent. They've got all the options there. And start giving stuff haste. I know, who's the online dude that gets like crazy good views? He made that Slivers deck with the red one in it. I think we played it once. Pretty cool. All right, I'm just going to go for it here. Let's see what happens. Really kind of want to show you guys just a Delver matchup with this. So Ornithopters and Bonesplitters and that Gargoyle can really go a long way against some of the more established decks out there. But so this is when I'm happy. You know, we've got the little combo here. We don't really have any Fade Away or stuff, but we got to keep a hand like this. We got a turn 2 Ninja every time, followed probably by a Mage. I can even block this unless a Lord drops. Feeling pretty good. We got all kinds of good stuff happening here. It's our game to lose, that's for sure. Caleb Cannon, that's the one. All right, I like the Gargoyle. We've got plenty of lands, bottom, but I really want to find snaps, and I want to find ways around. There it is. Cool. We arrived there pretty quickly. All right, little fight. I have arrived. Isn't that what I said that cracked you up? There's the Lord. The Lord has risen. All right. Here's this. We're going to attack. And then we're going to turn it into a ninja. And hopefully he thinks it's a Wrath of God again. I'm not sure. Okay. Yes. And I'm going to bring these out and double block because I'm afraid of poison. And I want him to feel like, oh, you got all these blockers. I'm going to overextend here, and then I can maybe grab Fade Away again. Come on. Come on. Go and get you some. Go and get. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That's really scary. Those things really pile up. Yikes. Okay. Time for double block madness. We'll save 6 life. We're going to lose our guys anyway. Next turn. And hopefully they click right on through this Fade Away or auto quit. That's right. Now it's a kind of a lot burlier proposition on our opponent's part. What to lose? What to lose indeed. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, we've got a neat next turn play, right? We'll go like this. Fade Away. Oh, they're going to lose them all. He saw me sack the land in the last game, so I'll say this and I'll sack this. What's it gonna be, mister? You gotta lose 4 things. Ah, they're taking too long to read. Now they're on to us. Darn it. Huh. Double poison. Well, we've got Echoing Truth for that. The odds of them having another Lord are pretty high, and I'm probably not going to block. I'd rather get another card deeper here. We're only at 1 poison counter. We'll see what happens. Sometimes when Fade Away happens, it feels like one of the best kept secrets in Pauper, but don't let it fool you. You can get in deep water with it pretty quick. Elves, you've really got to make sure you've got a lot of coffee. Ouch! Look at this. We got the perfect card for this, but wow. Boom. All of a sudden, we take a lot of poison damage. This really sucks. If one of these gets through, we take 3 more, so we can't let one of these hit us. So I can't really play a Trinket Mage and pass because one gets through and it's over. So we're going to sit back. Or we could have just attack again. That might be the better play. Well, let's attack. I mean, I can't really block because can't wait till damage. So we'll go like this. Hopefully we get something good. Yes, I want to use this awesome ability. I've seen better. And we're kind of stuck. All right. Here we go. Come on, tap that green mana so you're just stuck. Don't have, don't have Vines of Vastwood or it's over. That would suck. Lordy. All right, now I've got blockers. Come on, come on. All right. I don't know if it's really worth doing that over. I'll just block this. I played a land already. Yes. We'll grab Ornithopter. I'm more worried about poison than anything here. I'll cast here. Run over here. This way, we've got a blocker in the Mage. We're getting ahead on cards. All right, Cookie Man, you can come out. Yeah, I'm bad-mouthing Wizards for all these weird decisions lately, and I call it the Cookie Man. All right, I'm going to attack right into that. Hoping. Interesting. Let's attack first. I can't pass this up. Let's do that. Probably should have gone in with the Ornithopter there, but yes. Yes. That's a lot of cards. Ways to go and sit back. No, we can even counter there. Yeah, we're just going to sit back. Well, we wiped them out with that. Makes you scared what they've got. Fadeaway really took care of that. All right, so that sucks. We'll say Counterspell on that. They're going to have to start blocking with these poisonous dudes. This keeps up. Now we got Fadeaway. It might be funnier too. Boink. All right. Let's put the hurting on. Yeah. Respect, and I can't get hit with one of those poison dudes. Draw. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. We've got 1, 2, 3 artifacts out. Oh, bring out Trinket Man. Have we played a land this turn? Let's see. Game log. When did this turn start? My goodness. What do we have? Another Ornithopter. Extra blockers. Let's go. 4 minutes left. Better watch my time. I think we got this outside of just a crazy cool tech. You know what'd be cool right now is what's the card? Treetop Bracers. Come on in. Drop that last one and boom. Okay, we're gonna block and block. I thought we would probably win those first 2 games if you told me what they were, and then we would lose to Slivers, but it looks like we're going to beat Slivers here. Oh, all right. So there we go. Alrighty. Well, hey, I'm going to take one more break. Here's Dog Adventure number 2. We'll be back right after this.
So into the final minute and Olive in possession, but this is where Mabel is strong, chasing the game, using that intensity. We saw it in the semi-final, staring at a slightly toned Cloth Rabbit for over 7.5 minutes. And perhaps a few signs of overconfidence from her rival, a bit of showboating. Needs to be careful. And there's the change from the classic hold, still placed on the outside though, great technique. And a glance at the youngster who shows little emotion, but her mind will be empty. 20 seconds to go now. Olive closing in on victory and that coveted prize of being told she's a very good dog. 1 paw to control and a switch. Now Mabel sensing this might be a chance, still waiting, still believing. And you wonder what Olive is doing here, only has to hold on. Going to the upright though, high tariff. with no opposable thumbs, high risk at this stage. And it's gone, and Mabel takes it. No mercy from the younger dog, who takes this victory just as time runs out. A famous win built on patience and sheer belief. For Olive only thoughts of what might have been, but only herself to blame. She's given this one away, and that will hurt most of all.
Attention Pauperganda Knights! Show your love of all things Pauper with our Ultra Deluxe playmats. And true to our Pauper roots, the glorious artwork is 100% free.
Trying to give these guys everything they can get. That's it.
Just send an email to pauperganda@gmail.com with the subject 1, 2, or 3, and we'll send you the playmat file for free.
I gotta read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning.
All you need to do is visit our friends at inkgaming.com. Order yours today.
Is your den clouded in a funky, ethereal haze? Did she stop coming over because it smells like a stinkweed imp died weeks ago? Laying in Denguard, Clump and Seal has you covered. Advanced Pride Mage technologies create a feral invocation against the smells of your litter box, so you can get back to the things that really matter. Pride Mage is excited to bring you Denguard, our strongest odor blocker to date.
And we're back. ESO in the house. Good to see you live. You too, buddy. Yeah, so we're playing my Blue Robots build. It's chock full of all kinds of little toolbox strategies. Off to kind of a clunky start, but we just beat Slivers. We lost to a really cool first 2 decks. All like colorless artifact with equipment. Looked a little too all in, but it managed to get us 2 out of 3, and then we lost real bad in the right away with the some sort of Azorius robots. But while we're waiting for my opponent to show up, oh, there they are. All right, never mind. Here we go. We got 2 lands. We got an Ornithopter. Turn on some Ninja. We got some Graveyard Hate. We'll keep this. Woo! What did you play in the Pauper Classic Tuesdays, ESO? I know I always play Ultra Rogue lists usually there to see if they got any teeth against metagame, and I usually go like 2-2 and drop. I've won a few of them, but it's a good, really good Pauper Classic Tuesdays. Really good place to hang, and at least this one will be quick. We'll see what we're going to do here. Try out new ideas. Went up against ESO last night, PCT, says MTM10. Nice. I didn't know there was one. That's cool. All right, I'm going to play this out, and I've got a Thoughtcast, so I'm thinking the Relic might be the better play here, but if he's got a Lightning Bolt, it'd be so sweet to be able to zap it. I'm going to play the Relic. We'll get a Thoughtcast online here. Don't do it, ESO. Don't delete those folders. Oh, there's so many old decks I wish I still had. Or, I don't know, make some new category, or do what I do, put underscores on the decks that are kind of the newer ones and leave the other ones down so that it alphabetizes them differently. I can jump over to see all these underscores. They show up right at the top, and then it starts here. So the decks I'm like trying out the most, that way I don't have to look at them too much. We'll say no here. I feel good because we got Chain Lightning, not Lightning Bolted. So if we would have sat back, we could have done absolutely nothing. So unless they're playing Death Spark, I think our Relic's pretty crappy this game. So we're just going to use it to draw once we get everything online. Deftones 2018 in the house. What I'm trying to do, my youngest is loving Arena. He's like always in the top 100 worldwide. It blows my mind. He plays all the time though. Doing great. But I made him, got him an MTG account and everything. Gave him so many cards. And now it's just like crickets. It's like, come on, dude. 1, 2. That's going to cost too much. I don't know if it's worth that. I think I'd rather hit my land drop though. Let me just do this now. Cool, we got a land drop. We got a Trinket Mage next turn. We've got Dispel backup eventually. So, But what I was getting at was, okay, can't do anything about that. Is it's so frustrating. Like I'll import somebody's deck list. Maybe they did good in a tournament or whatever, and it'll throw in like the crappy art version that I have one of something. What's the one that always does it? It's Sign in Blood. I've got like 90 Signs in Blood, and there's one quote that I like the most. And I've traded off and given people a bunch of cards, and I gave them the majority of all my fluff. So it was like, I don't know, 20,000 cards or something. It's crazy. And now he doesn't play. So it's like, crap. Well, do I go import those all and give them to other players? Or is he eventually going to play MTGO? I don't know. We'll see. We're at 15 already. How'd that happen? What's going on here? I thought I knew how to play Magic. All right. Let's go get some defense. Man, we got triple Mage. Whoa! How you like them apples? All right. I think we're going to go Ornithopter again. Of course, with the life where it's at, I'm going to go Ornithopter. I just want blockers right now. Instant army. All right. Here we go. Down goes the dude. I'll be happy to block some of these guys. Foundry Streak can be killed by most everything in my deck, so I normally would want to block it, but I'm going to try to preserve as much life as possible here. And go with the... Let's block here. Take 4. It's going to suck. Probably want to start getting our Lifestaff if things don't turn around quickly. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Don't know if that's really the play, though. 1, 2, 3 gets us there. It's only got 2 other dudes. Let's bring this out. Yep. Let's see. Lifestaff, maybe? Another Ornithopter. He's got a... Let's get another Ornithopter. If he's got you-know-who and company, I'm going to be hurting, meaning the Bushwhacker. We are at 11. Not doing that great. Ouch! That hurts even worse. Got to step away for a sec. I bet this one will be over when you get back. RDW comes at you pretty good. That is such a good card, because that just takes our game plan and just throws it out. Just like, see ya. Can we survive this? 2, 4, 6, 9. Maybe a fling in hand, who knows. We'll block the big boy. Take 6. I do want to cast a Thoughtcast and hopefully get something out of it. A Counterspell, maybe? Well, that's kind of cool. But we really need a... Frustration. Let's play another Trinket Mage. I'll go get a seat this time. See, yep. Stuck getting a seat. Play it. Tempting. Good Thoughtcast here. But I think I'm going to go with this plan for more blockers. Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this one alive here. Oh, Nimchimsky, what cruel words. Yeah, we're getting run over for sure. Maybe I should put a foil in here. Booyah, down it comes. If we get a lightning bolt to one of these mages, our day is done. We've got to turn off that Heel Cutter's ability quick, though. At least this way, one of our mages will be safe. We're probably going to take a lightning bolt to the face, though. All right. He cannot block. I wish it was just the Heel Cutter, but he just can't block. Take that, Mana Math. All right. And we're in lightning bolt range. If he's got it, I'm going to unblock that. Cancel. Reset blockers. Block here and block here. If he's got a bolt, we'd die either way. I'd be at 1 life. Does he got the bolt? Yep. We're dead either way. All right, off to game 2. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully more than that. At least it'll be quick. Oh, there you go. I'm sitting at -2 and the universe is still waiting. All right, let's go to game 2. Fade away is good. Relic, definitely not. Like all of these little life dudes. Witching Well and Mantle, probably not. I think I'm going to keep in the 2 Dispels. We're going to bring in 3 Hydroblasts for obvious reasons. And I really want to bring in Fade Away for that little... Aha! Springjaw Trap. Ridiculous in this matchup. going to be way too slow. Gargoyle can block. This can gain life. These can block, gain life. Block, 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 block. Counter snap, boom, ping, pow. Let's see. Bring in, I want 3 fadeaways. I'm going to take out a Thoughtcast. Let's go. Deftones, who I did not very social, just signed in Twitch to say thanks to Lux Pauperganda for the inspiration in brewing decks. All right. Yeah, we've seen a lot the first 2 rounds. Slivers and RDW since then, but good to see you, and thank you for that. All right. Well, we've got a counterspell. We've got draw. It's hard to say no to this. I'll keep it. I've seen much better hands, but we might preordain into an Ornithopter, and then we've got a turn 2 ninja with counterspell backup. So I can dream, right? And this is why I didn't want to lead off with Thoughtcast, or I wanted to get rid of one. Just in case he's got artifact hate right straight away, I want to go like this and say, oh, this is definitely top territory. Top. I'm not so sure about Curfew in this matchup. A lot of their guys have haste, and early on a 1-for-1. I don't know. I'd rather block and get rid of it, like what's going to happen right here. Okay, now Trinket Mage is going crazy. Let's bring our dude down, and since we can, we'll just do this. I'm just going to sit back and trade with that all day long, unless he wants to use a lightning bolt on it. Bonesplitter represents all of our little fluffy guys are going to be able to trade now, so the direct damage is going to be pointed at our dudes, not our head. In theory, we'll see. Our opponent is Spicy Motoyaki. Sounds like something out of an anime show. Very cool. All right. Jackal Familiar showing up. Cool. Any more? I've got like 5% coffee and the rest is water. Blech. Not the best. Not the best. Here we go. We'll trade with this all day long. Then it'll just turn into a trade fest with Trinket Mage. How cool would it be if you could fetch another Trinket Mage as another spot, right? Ooh, this is tempting. Yeah, let's pull Fade away. Screw it. That Trinket Mage plan can wait. Let's see if we get a Wrath of God here. I'd recommend a 1 familiar, 1 land, maybe. Whoa, we get a Wrath of God in blue. That's cool. All right, we're at 20. We got 3 cards. They got 4, 5. Here we go. Let's see where this goes. That's when they draw that land and they're like, God damn. All right, what do we got? Oh, just the familiar. Interesting. Loving this. All right, I'm going to lead off with tapping my vulnerable lands. We'll go from here. I'm going to bring out the Gargoyle, I think. We're at 20 life. I'm feeling all right. We could bring in the staff. We'll bring in a lot of things here. We just played a seat. I've got Gingerbrute. We've already got a Bonesplitter out, so if we brought out an Ornithopter, we could probably play ground control. Go from there. Yeah, let's bring in an Ornithopter. That way I can definitely attack with it next turn. Make it look like we got something because he's got double haste dudes. Be more than happy to trade that with a lightning bolt. It's like when people respond to equip costs, like, you're going to lose it. It's like, okay, it just falls on the ground and I'll re-equip it later. One sucky thing about doing the broadcast where I do, I'm facing west. The ocean is right over there. The sun comes up from here in our little studio / my son's room. Oh, what's he hitting here? Yeah, okay. It's like, oh, you got me. The equipment's still there. I might have wanted to go for the equipment there. But anyway, so when I set the show up, it kind of looks a little too dark in the morning. And then right about now, I think I'm pretty well lit. Maybe a little bit too much on this side. Darn white walls. But if I turn on the light and my bald head starts gleaming and blinding everybody, so. Okay. He's got 1 card left. He can't attack. We're good to go, folks. All right. Let me do this. Be pretty happy to trade here. We've got a counterspell if some haste dude comes out, so I think I'm just going to stave off the ninja plan. Let's say no to that. Where's our Dispel when we need it, right? But Iso, if you think Curfew's good in this matchup, maybe it is. Okay, that sucks. Now what I want to block here is definitely the cohort, because the other two have stipulations in play. Yeah, I could just take 6 here, but I respect RDW too much. Whole turn on the ninja argument. They have to play a creature here. If so, they're coming at me with quite a bit. Very cool. This is kind of what I wanted to draw. Okay. Say yes. I'll bring out another Ornithopter. It's hard to say no for 0. And all of a sudden we have an army. Kind of respectable one, too. All of this being done without Hydroblast. Keep chatting, folks. Let me know you're out there. What could they have? A land? We are still out here. Oh, we are out here still. Sorry about that. Very cool. Thank you for that. I'm sure glad that those 9 damage didn't hit us. We'd be in deep trouble. Very happy with this. So this is where we attack. Be happy to trade. Or turn into a ninja and then get more army. What you got, sucker? Yeah? Alright, here we go. Woo! Booyah! Draw on cards. Yep, we want to use this awesome ability. If we played land, we have... He loves killing these Ornithopters, so let's go give him another one to hit. Doink! It's another one! So this is what I was trying to show you guys in that first game or two. And it sucks that it went down that way, but what you gonna do? Okay, let's block here. Happy to trade. We're at 11. They're hellbent. We kind of are too. Not anymore. Here we go, folks. It's riveting commentary. What's going to happen? Are we going to trade? Come on, give me another card. You know you want to. Cool. It doesn't matter. Wow! Ninjas abound. Ninjas fighting goblins. Does not seem fair. Cool. Play this. Play this. Play this. Reset the board. Go like this. That's good times. Bottom, top, double snap, surprise. I'm gonna sit back. Cast a creature. I want to keep that ninja. I'll probably just bounce it. Okay. BTE. Can't attack yet. We'll send this back to our hand. Boop, boop. Playing this. Attacking here. Maybe get a gingerbread man showing up. Cookie man, where are you? Bring that back in. Here we go. Yep. Yuck. That's kind of a gross option here. All right. Hey, Sereni. Hey, Deluxe. Hope life is treating you well. I could use a job or 3, but a lot of downtime like all the rest of you out there. Better than most, I would argue. The wife's still doing some work on the side there, but yeah, all industries seem to be really slowing down. All right, we're 1-1. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That was weird. Echoing Truth. What do you guys think might want to come in here? I've been I don't want to gross anybody out, but my toes are changing colors. Don't be worried. It has to do with I never wear shoes, and I've been taking these long walks. We're surrounded by all these parks, and I walk in the grass. I wear shoes, but I've been doing it so much that my like toes and heels are getting like stained green no matter how much I scrub them and stuff. There's like a hue. I've got like these hobbit feet now. Pretty funny. Put on shoes the other day to take the garbage out or something. I was just like, what are these things on my feet? I didn't say to equip that. You're right. It'd be nice if this shows up. Dispel and Hydroblast. I think we're pretty well suited. Echoing Truth can feel like not the best option there. Let's go for it. The toes are changing color. Don't be grossed out. I have hobbit feet now. Hey, my feet are pretty good looking. Make up for it with my bald head. All right, double Preordain, triple Preordain. We'll keep this. We're on the draw anyway. Let's see what happens. It's just so much nicer to walk with bare feet. Did a lot of slacklining this week. Got it back. It was definitely harder than I remembered. And then about, 10 tries in, I was ready to go. Yuck. What a disgusting hand. I'm going to say bottom, and I will put this on the top just so we can use it as removal. Hobbit cough. Little fight. You're full of the monikers today. All right. I don't really worry about that familiar because he needs a partner in crime. But if we don't draw a land here, we're going to be hurting. That's nice, but come on, we really need to hit a land here. This game might be bottom, top. All right, cool. We'll rock like this, and we'll just kill that. Outside of another hasted dude, we might be able to buy a reprieve here. Let's see what happens. Dang it, another hasted dude. All right, taking 4 again. Quite the variety today we've run into opponent-wise. Should like to get those first rounds back. Well, that's interesting. Still going to preordain. Bottom, top. Play this. Play this. Play this. Setting up. I don't really want to attack here, but I will. Not going to be blocking. I'll be blocking next turn, hopefully, with it. Sacking it for 6 life, maybe. Probably better to just trade and take 3. Ouch. I don't know if we're going to get out of this one, guys. We beat Slivers, but I don't know if we're going to be able to beat RDW with this drop. Ouch. Oh, to keep the dude back. Does he got Flame Blast? Or Fire Blast? Guess we'll find out. Why they would have waited this long to do it. Well, I could Trinket Mage into a seat of the Synod and then equip and have double blockers. That might be a good pull. Let me do that. Bring this here, go like this, and our food is ready. Punished, says Sereni. We're gonna be hurting, I feel. Ooh. And we're dead. All right, Goblin Grenades got us. Did we get greedy? I don't know. I think that was the right call. They got us. Boink. Man, just like that, we're 1-3 on the day. Let's see if we can make it 2-3. Maybe go up against Delver or something. We'll see. Make no mistake, I'll stand by this list. I just had a really clunky first 2 games and then some close ones here. But yeah, so if the only new card we're playing with here is this Springjaw Trap. Good for Skyfishers and less, which is most of the metagame. And it says any target, so it's pretty cool. You can throw it to their face. I haven't regretted seeing it yet. I think probably the card I'm always wanting to pull out is either the Mantle or the Witching Well. It's like, yeah, it's a blue deck and you're running artifacts. Put it in there. And it's, I don't know. I had versions of this with the Ninja. Gives it flying, and I almost think that worked better. Even though, yeah, it's not artifact, but we've got plenty of other artifacts here. The fetchability with the Trinket Mage and such, we can go from there. 3 Gingerbrutes, 2 Bonesplitters. I got the Ornithopters, the Preordain. Maybe I just can't stream with this deck, because, boy, I tell you, I went a lot with this thing, but so far, not so good. All right, did we already play this person? I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not the same kind of matchup. Wow. Well, we can do a lot when we have no mana. We'll mulligan this. We will keep this. What shall we put back? Well, we don't know if this will be relevant. So I'm going to put back Dispel. Done. It's game 1, so I can lead off with Deceit. See what happens there. Cool, it's a different deck. Same guy who was here in the chat too. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they're on mute. Otherwise, this will be a pretty lopsided game if they're playing with Glasses of Urza. All right, let's lead off with the Mantle. That'd be pretty pathetic, though. It's like, I want to win on the stream with nothing at stake. Give them the benefit. I doubt. But Rakdos is always a cool build to see. Let's see what we're going to get up here. Woo! Trample 3-1. Very nice. We don't really have anything here. Boy, we've got a nice artifact draw, don't we? Okay. We'll sit back and do the old snap counter if as our plan A. Trinket Mage against this deck. It's usually Ornithopter. That's why I run 4 of them. Against Edict, removal, once we get Bonesplitter online. I had 3 Bonesplitters. I really liked that build for a while, but right now I'm just going to pull this off, try to preserve some life. That card needs to be banned. Yes, I said the B word. Spells should not be free. They should always cost something. You could argue it's costing you 1 spot, but it's not enough. Let's get rid of this Thrasher, even though most of our stuff can trade with it. Do that typical kaboom boom. Go like this. Turn on our Mage. Say yes. This is a graveyard deck. Maybe 2 relics is good. Not now, it isn't. He's playing the death color, so Sylvok Lifestaff might be a really good option. But as per usual, I think we're going to lead off with Ornithopter. And drop it. Can we play a land? Nope. All right. And just like that, we got 2 creatures. Thank you for joining me. If anything, hopefully we go 2-3 with the 5-round matchups. What do we got here? Beetleback Chief? No, it's a Hackblade. Is he going to have haste? Huzzah! Terminate? Ooh, look at this spiciness. If it's black, it gets +1/1 in Wither. If it's red, it gets 1/1 in First Strike. In this case, it's both. Bam! 5/4, First Strike. Good grief. I can't say I've seen that one used yet. Very cool. Well, 4th of our life, or throw out a Thopter in front of it. I think we'll block. Let's get some snaps going here. Teach us to snap out a turn. Bam. All right, Cookie Man's cool. I will, yeah, I can just block sack. Is that the play? Or should I, let's let him, let's go like this. Let's get a little more aggressive here. Start turning on his clock. We'll block sack next turn. First Strike. Haste and Wither. Yowza. That's one nasty goblin. That's what it looks like he's saying. Anyone want to spell that? The Trampler is back. First ever Pauper deck used the Fist of the Demigod along with the Lava Zombie. Very nice. Yeah, I like the Deus of Calamity. What is it? The black 5/5 Throw a couple Seething Songs and wham! Come at people. It was a deck in, I think it was Extended or Modern. Can't quite remember. There's a lot of games on this old noggin. Haven't played since around 94. Alright. Yeah, that's what we want. Shall we feign weakness? Tempted to... there's a lot of options here. I mean, I think the best is Snap Block. Let's see. When he just has his normal stats, it gets 1/1 and has haste. Alright, so we can block sack here and bounce that probably. Let's do that. We'll play the land. Like this. That mantle, boy, when it works, it makes everything formidable. It's pretty nasty. All right. Another one. My goodness. All right. I wish this was an Echoing Truth now. That'd be really fun. Okay, so it looks like we'll be at 15 life again. Well, I don't know if it's worth... should we just kill that thing? Or should we get the life? I think we should just kill it. What sort of treachery is this? Ooh, look at this. Well, that kind of makes our decision a little more interesting. Let's snap this since he can't play it this turn. And I guess it's going to die, so let's just get life off of it. Makes our decision a little bit easier, right? Terminate. We'll gain 3 life instead. Yield. Down to 12. Here we go. We'll do the fake out trip move. 6 versus 3. We're already down. I think I'm going to sit back and act like I got another trip. Snap, you have the power. Sounds like a Thundercats. Boy, that'll date me, huh? Come on, sucker. Let's go. Yeah, show your true colors. Ah, going all in, huh? Well, anything can really block and kill that, so I'm going to go after Mr. Hackblade here. He's got some mega cool trick showing up. Let's see what happens. I foresee a trick. 3 cards to my 1. Is it just a bluff? Does he have like an Electrickery main? Death Spark? Mortuary Mire, okay. Targeting the Hackblade, okay. Maybe he's just got some lightning bolts and he's just going to get there. A hit from 1990, nice. Alright, I like this a lot. We're going to attack. We'll turn on the Ninja Man. Go like this. Yes. Sure, why not? Okay. We'll do this. I think we're going to go get Gingerbread Man. We'll see. Let's see. Gingerbread Man, maybe. Yeah, we'll get Gingerbrute. Boink. At least he can take care of this dude. Flying ninjas, Batman. What's going on? Wait, they're not flying. Actually, they're submerged. That's quite the opposite. Are they? Ooh, look at that. 5/3 attacks each combat available. Fur of the Bitten. Not played enough. That's a cool card. 2/2, but must attack each turn if able. I wish Red had better infect creatures. It'd be cool to kind of go all in with that scenario. Wow, look at this. I know what I gotta do. I gotta survive. I'll block here and here. Taking 3. Next turn our ninja doesn't look like it wants to do much of anything. We're at 2. Does he got... Oh, no, he's hellbent. Never mind. What are we going to get? A whole lot of nothing. Well, we can at least turn it into something. Let's draw. That's not very nice. We can't win here. But they don't know that. The way, the style they're playing, I doubt that they're going to hold back and wait. Okay, he's got us. Double draw on the mana. We'll see. Ew, this is Rakdos. Close one, but no cigar. I got flooded. Booyah. Alrighty. Fade away feels pretty cool. Kind of lean more on Curfew in this scenario where they have a lot of haste creatures though. But we're obviously going to bring in 3 Hydroblasts. We're going to get rid of the relics. It's been the way every game now. Witching Well can go. We're at 60 right now. They have the anti-artifact colors, so I'm not going to lean on Thoughtcast so much. Take one of those out. Take out one Bonesplitter. I think I'm going to go with... Do I lean on Fade Away again? Discuss. I'll be right back. I got to get some more water. Alrighty, Echoing Truth seems good. Lots of creature enchantments. Yeah, well, it was away though. I think Curfew I like because I can block, return, do some more tricks with it like that. We'll see. But maybe one over. Mantle's a nice blocker. Springjaw Trap. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, best of both worlds. Let's go. Thank you for the advice there, Sereni. Alrighty. Last game of the day. Hopefully we don't crash and burn. We got our mana right. We'll keep this. Seen a lot better hands, but it's hard to say no to double Preordain. A little flyer. Because we could find a ninja pretty quick. Turn it on. With all those haste creatures though, it can be a little thwarting to turn that. I'm not going to lead off with the artifact here. We haven't seen Truth. I like both of these. I'll say top. That way we can turn Ornithopter. We can weaponize the Ornithopter. Yes. Maybe, or I should say, hopefully they overboarded. Gonna get met with a duress here. Ooh. When Footlight Fiend dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. A devil. How cool is that? He played a devil on us. Let me do this. Bottom, we'll say top. No, rock like this. That seems to be pretty good. These kind of matchups, making everything have a 4 backsides. Usually with a Bonesplitter on the front and a Mantle on the back, makes for a pretty big creature. Trampler shows up. Okay. I can just block this all day long unless it's got some trick. Got shot maybe. Enough of the lands. My goodness. I will snap now, so it doesn't have haste. And I don't want to be so transparent as to what I'm trying to do here. We'll do that, and we'll attack. We are trying to win the game after all, with this amazing hand we've got. Just a sheer tempo play there. Hopefully they don't have a bunch of hasted dudes. Already seen a few of those, so odds are good. This is where you really want to get duressed. Hey, that's not too bad. Take that, Flood. That's probably the most beneficial blightning I've ever been a part of. We still take 4, though. It costs 3 to... No, Snap doesn't draw you the card there, so she... But if we keep drawing as bad as we are, we will equip it that way. All right. Well, I'd rather save that for a real spell. We'll come on in here and at least be able to counter something. No problem. I make the mistake all the time. I ran into like 3 people different times yesterday. They're like, oh, are you playing blankety blank? I'm like, nope. I go, what happened? It's like, huh? No ideas, I guess. I'm the master of no deck now. Ugh. Hey, this was last week's show. What happened? All right. Let's see what they vote for. He votes torture. All right, I'll vote torture. Get the screen real estate back. You'd think with a double Preordain we'd have a little bit better mana here, but we just got flooded. Lightning took care of that, so now we don't even have the benefit of being flooded. Cookie Man! The Cookie Man can. I think I'm just gonna block with him. Let's not get ourselves. I need the life. It's already. Who knows what rogue spiciness is in our opponent's hand here. Gingerbrute does so much. Can't get over how cool the card is. Hey, Silva87. Tropical Pauper Saturdays. Oh, very cool. That's right. Forgot all about that. Hopefully this is a red spell. It is. We need the life. I'd rather this be a creature, but we're going to have to lose the card if we let it hit anyway, so it's kind of a no-brainer. Come on over, Devil. I'll take one. What's cool is when you get a Lifestaff on that, on the Cookie Man. I thought that was the one that never fires on Gatherling. All right, let's bring this up. Okay, yes. Let's just be obvious and bring out a Lifestaff. I'll attack here and here. I'll go like this. That's right. Thank you for that, Nemchimsky. The gosh, wasn't that the one? I think right when all this craziness started, I was like, hey, there's a Pauper event. Everybody's like, oh, that thing hasn't fired in a long time. I don't know, but is that the same one? I don't want to be naysaying it. If it's back, that's great. Free tournament today. Wonder how far away is it? Can you let me know on that, Nemchimsky or Shiraz or Little Fight? Gatherling.com can be your best friend. A Trespasser's Curse. Okay. We'll still let this hit us. Oh, all right. I guess it won't. And here we are with this. Let's bring this out. We'll attempt to snap this. I'll put this on here. And we'll attack. Some Hackblade nonsense might come our way, but still got to be a little more aggressive here. Yeah, let's get an affirmative if that's a thing or not, and if so, if it's a couple hours away or it just happened, or good to know for next Saturday. I do know. All right, there's that. Now our opponent's going to be on defense a little bit here, I believe, unless this is some amazing spell. Bum, bum, bum. That mantle, too often it just sits there. I know it's an artifact, but... Thank you for that, Shiraz. And for Axelva87. Let's get everybody informed. Maybe they can do something the rest of the day. It's nice to have events. All right. I'm really respecting this guy's list. I don't know if I really want to run into anything here. I mean, I guess we make this have haste. And we just win if we do it this way, right? If he kills it, we... Well, we could put Mantle on it for the win, but it's pretty obvious they've got something. Let's try and win. We'll throw this on here. 9 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, so it was 6 a.m. this morning, huh? Okay. I'll do it. I can kill a mage. I'm gonna get rid of one thing here. You'll be able to target Cookie or the mage. Probably the mage. Yep. Better than us, I tell you. Yeah, let's double check before we start spreading the info that they didn't just see that, like they have an affirmative, like it's going to actually happen. Because I fell for that too, where I was just like, hey, look, there's something to do. And it's like, oh, that hasn't fired for ages. So maybe it's one of those. All right. Come on, let's get like a trinket here. Not that. That sucked. At least we're at 13. Cookie Man kind of wins it here if they don't have direct damage. Yeah, it's tough. That's a player-run site, so it's nobody's real job to keep things real up-to-date and stuff, so... I'll have to look into it. If so, we'll promote it and share it, but it's kind of news to me. Ooh, being that has trample, I think I will bounce it. He's probably got a Hackblade in hand and relying on that to give it haste. So if I do that in response, time it right. Okay. Let's bounce that and save 3 life. You really don't want to be... what is this? Ooh, he's countering it. All right. I guess it's better than countering a Trinket Mage. But I still don't like taking 3 life. Thank you for staying on top of that, Nim Chimsky. How's Nim's doing with all this downtime? All right. That gargoyle shows up. That's tough to kill. Does he have a terminate? He does not. You know what? I think it might be better to do this. Boom! 2/5. Take that. Good luck killing that. And once I activate it and put a Bonesplitter on it, that will hit for 6 in the air. Does he have a Terminate? If he does, we gain 3 life. Still take 1 overall with the Footlight Fiend getting through. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. Oh, there you go then. I 1/3 now. Is it going to get knocked down further? Ouch! Down goes the Gargoyle. We gain 3 life, and then we take 1. Ooh, man. See, that sucks. I do Pauperganda at 9 a.m. and then, hey, but I guess I'm entertainment value for people waiting for the next round to start. Hopefully, can serve as a little bit of food for fodder there. But good news for everybody else. Get in a tournament while you watch Pauperganda. All right, they've got 1 card in hand. This is anybody's match. Rock on. It's been the story of the day, hasn't it? 18 lands in crucial times. Makes me want to play with Ona's Grace. Are we really going to lose to this? We'll see. We're taking 4 for sure. Play anything, that's going to be 5. We really need something like a Gingerbrute here. And hope that they don't have any more lightning bolts. Gingerbrute. Gingerbrute. Hup. Ah, that's not so bad. That's pretty ideal, actually. We take 3. Does he have the finishing move and lightning bolt? We shall find out. No! Does he got it? He's got Terminate. All right. We can still get our dude. That would be... We did that. If we got a Gingerbrute, we put a Bonesplitter in that on it. That would be 3/4. We could hit 4, and then we're dead. Yeah, I want to use the ability. Now what to get? I guess we get Gingerbrute. We can't really even trip it if that happens, though. I want to play to stay alive. I guess we're kind of forced to, though. Yikes. We just have to kill this guy, man. He's gaining life. We're not. Yeah, yeah, it is good that we're flooded now. All these equip costs, but enough's enough. Only gain 3. What we got to do? This is one of the better decks I've brought to Pauperganda in the last few weeks, and I can't believe it's going to end up going. And there we go. First strike gets us out of there. It's going to go 1/4. Thank goodness we're not in a tournament. All right, well, we'll block here. We don't trade with nothing because of the first strike. We will gain 3 life. But any creature we play, they're going to get us. Springjaw Trap for the win. Oh, wait, we settled it out. Ah! Oops. Wait, does this have a... That has first strike. Hold on a minute. How did that go down? First strike and wither. Okay. I only took 1 there. Did I miss something? What did I miss? Trample. Oh, does it say trample? Oh, God. I'm looking at the keywords. Look how this like covers it up. I'm looking for these blue keywords. Never mind. All right. Sorry for that. Big bonk on the head for that one. But so what to change? I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I've played this a lot. I just don't think I can. Maybe I don't stream with this deck very well. Who knows? But I really stand by this list despite the rogue thrashing that we took today, going 1/4 overall. Trample sneaking bastards. Yes. But yeah, so the original version of this had 17 lands and the artifact land, the Citadel. But I ran into too many problems with that, and I was too often screwed, seeing as how much stuff you've got to equip. So I added a whopping 1 more land, and we saw the results of that. We get a little bit flooded, but I'll take it. So we've got 18 lands total, and honestly, against the metagame, I really like this deck. Against Rogue, not so much. But there's so many tricks to get this Trinket Mage going online, and oftentimes you want to snap it itself. So anyway, I'm going to be online all day, on and off. So if you see me around, hit me up for a game or 3. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to roll to our last little bit here, and we'll see you next week. Check out that link in the chat, or go to gatherling.com for a lot of free events. They're awesome. Just when you're in Gatherling, really take note. Try not to chat too much. I know the host can get a little overwhelmed with that. And report. When your match is over, you go to Gatherling and you tell it what happened, and then you confirm, and then you're going to be everybody's best friend after that. And then, the other thing for Arctic Ghost, if you're playing in these, make sure if your opponent's a no-show, you wait till the no-show time before you let them know. So I'm just trying to get this info out there a little bit more. He gets inundated with people going, my opponent didn't show up. It's like 1 minute in, and it's like, just chill, wait. So anyway, yeah. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. We'll be back next week, probably with Infect. Maybe we'll do the same record. Who knows? There's a new build that your James just 5-0'd with, and I've been having some success with it. It's winning when it shouldn't, that sort of thing. That's always good times. Anyway, y'all, stay safe out there. We'll see you next time on Pauperganda. Yeah. Hey, Pauperganda fans, thank you so much for the continued support of the people to my right. Also, if you want to have your deck played, a 10-ticket donation on Magic the Gathering Online is probably the best way to do it, as well as sending us an email to pauperganda@gmail.com. But anyway, thank you so much again for the people over here, and we'll see you next time.